Welcome back. I'm just going to give you a short video on the Babylonians and the Persians to complete our discussion of the ancient Middle East, or at least the overview that I give in these video lectures. After the fall of the Assyrian Empire, the city of Babylon becomes an important center of political power. The rulers of Babylon are seen as the most powerful political forces in the region. It's seen as a center of religious practice. It's seen as a holy city. It's also seen as a center of technology and education. That's why I've provided a number of slides in the PowerPoint that show computer-generated mock-ups of the city, just to give you a sense of the grandeur of the greatest city on this region in the time. So now people are building cities that are highly sophisticated. People are not just building places for sedentary lifestyle out of practicality, as we saw with the Neolithic Revolution. They're building them to be beautiful, to be inspiring. The next major influence in the history of Western civilization is the Persians, the Persian Empire. And the Persians originate in modern-day Iran, migrating there, we believe, from Central Asia. Around 559, their ruler Cyrus, their new ruler Cyrus, who became known to history as Cyrus the Great, builds or begins to build an enormous empire through military success, certainly through conquest, but also by presenting himself as a liberator and a protector. And this speaks to a couple of themes that we're following in this course. Theme of government. What does it mean to rule over people? What are the most effective ways of doing that? And also this theme of political identity. And Cyrus takes a different approach from the Assyrians. He says, you want to maintain your political identities, you want to live in the lands where your ancestors have lived, absolutely, go ahead, as long as you acknowledge the sovereignty of the Persian emperor and as long as you pay the tribute that we require. And in this way, he presents himself as a liberator and a protector. This is his approach to governing an empire. And this is an approach that's quite successful. He presents himself as someone who protects and liberates populations and allows them to maintain their political identity. And after his death, the Persian Empire continues to grow under his successors, who take further steps to improve the infrastructure of the empire as a way of making it more cohesive. So it's no longer just a patchwork of states that acknowledge Persian rule, but these are regions of an empire that are connected through canals, through roads, through other types of infrastructure, through other types of government infrastructure that unify the laws and the practices that are being observed in these areas. So this brings us to an end to my video lectures for week 3 on the ancient Middle East. We see this ongoing theme of political identity and its recognition in these early societies. We see the use of iron technology to build empires, and we see different models of government proposed by or implemented by both the Assyrians and by the Persians. Thank you very much. Good luck on the week, and I'll see you next module next week.